Guess what? The sister girls over here, we got the 2 and the 3. What's going on? The 2 and the 3. The 2 and the 3. The 2 and the 3. What's going on, y'all?
This is different.
This is different. This is kind of different, bro.
Like this vibe.
Different.
Yo,
good.
this is different. Yo, sis, how you feeling tonight?
Like this new studio vibe.
I love the studio vibe. Good to see
Back
y'all.
again for the
What's
first
going
time.
on? Back in for the first time.
For the first time.
For the
right?
first
Back
time.
in
We're
the
starting like the
exciting
second
thing.
year.
Yeah, man.
Yo, what's
This
going
is
on,
new and
y'all?
Exciting.
I love
Yo,
it.
this is crazy.
I love it.
Well, listen, y'all might see me sort of like, reach back and forth, because I want y'all to see y'all sister girl over here. Forget me.
I'm right here,
What's going on, y'all? So, Robin, what's going on? What's new?
Oh gosh, where do I begin?
Yo.
I love just the name of our show, right? It's Life, because life is always happening.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
went back to work.
Right.
Went back to, usually people say they go back to work, they go back to a different job.
Facts.
Same job, doing the same thing that I left.
Okay.
But, I mean, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying that that's unusual, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But, old job, new connections.
Come on.
Connected with a coworker,
What's up?
and I have been publishing articles.
What?
Yes.
That's crazy. Do me a favor, y'all.
Crazy.
Yo, give it up. Give it up, y'all. Give it up. I mean, I don't even know. Could y'all do me a favor? Give me a hall pass. Let me just see if I could just. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I knew it was that yellow button. I knew it was.
That's what I'm talking
You feel what I'm
about.
saying?
New and improved sound effects, everything.
Fast.
I love
Nice.
it. I love
Nice.
it.
Yo, Robin, but hold
Nice.
on. You doing journals and stuff like that. What's up?
This is crazy. So, for those who don't know,
Yeah.
I've always had a passion for writing. I've
Right.
always written like songs, poems,
Right.
short stories, all that kind of stuff. But that was like years and years ago when I was like a teenager.
Right.
And life happens, and so I kind of got away from it for a while.
Yeah.
But I had a coworker at another job who was actually a published author. She wrote, and I just want to say first and foremost, just rest in peace to my girl Virginia Munger. She she passed away.
Rest in peace.
Untimely. But
Condolences to her family.
Wow.
yes, but here's the thing. She wrote a series of adolescent books. So it's like geared towards adolescent teens. And she branded her own publishing
That's
company
amazing.
at the time called Capelli Tales. She wrote the series called Nia's Sick Sense. And then it spoke to like her African roots and stuff like that. So it was really, really good. But during the time that she was doing the writing and stuff, she would like, checking with me like, yo, check this out, see how you sound, and
Right.
so I would like kind of tweak and edit some stuff or just like give, like my input or whatever, what I felt.
Right.
But next thing I know, she was published, boom. Then it was like the second book and then the third book and then
Wow.
and then she, she had passed on. Wow. And so, but what that did for me was like, it just kind of stirred up something in me, and it like rekindled the passion almost.
Right.
To
Right.
just start writing again. So I started, just journaling and writing down thoughts and stuff like that. And fast forward now, I'm back at work.
Okay.
And one of my coworkers is editor-in-chief of a digital magazine. Magazine. So Now PR Magazine, and I used to be twisted like, is it Now PR? Is it PR Now? And I was like, I don't want to say it wrong. And then she told me that it's both.
Wow.
It's PR Now and Now PR. And there's a method to that madness.
Okay.
And, she kind of gave me insight. But long story short is that I've been writing like journal entries for the magazine.
Right.
And I submitted my third one. They just posted it, I want to say last week.
Wow.
Yep. So
That's
it's
awesome.
doing good. It's doing Go to nowprmagazine.com.
Wow.
There's so many other writers doing so many amazing things.
Yeah.
And the editor-in-chief, she's just phenomenal. The vision, everything that's been happening for her. So I just want to wish her much success and
Absolutely.
just getting my feet wet again.
That's what I'm talking about. Let me tell you something, y'all. Robin is doing big things. She's doing great things, and I'm just happy about it. We got Bridge, y'all. Oh, come on. We got Bridge.
Trying to take me out. We just came back.
Come
It's
on,
so
man.
good, man.
I
It's
want
so
to
good.
talk
It's
to
my
you.
guy.
Let me
My
say
brother, it's
something,
my
y'all. We
sis.
felt like we didn't see each other in like in years. Like there's a lot
For
real.
that have taken place, and for those of y'all who
So
did not
much.
know, you know, we had new jobs, new positions. You know, life happens. You know, where
right.
the schedule won't align and stuff like that. And plus, after the first couple of months that we've been doing what we've been doing, whether y'all know it or not, this is not life after 30. This is life after 40, you know? And so I'm going to tell you something. After a certain hour, we would be asleep right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Say that.
I would be, what?
I
You see what I'm
welcome sleep.
You know
Come
what?
on.
I cherish my naps. I value them.
Yeah,
I value
absolutely.
them. I've grown to value them.
Yeah.
But we don't got no time to sleep right
No time to sleep, bro.
now. We don't got no time. Even
No
though
time.
we value to sleep,
Yeah.
we ain't got no time to
No
sleep.
time to sleep.
Too much work to be.
You know, Jewish people, my
it's
Jewish
work
friends
to be
always say,
done.
you know, let me tell you something. I sleep when I die. You know?
Right,
That's what he
right.
says. I sleep
is
when I
a
die.
fact.
He said,
That's a
sleep,
fact.
who sleep? That's for other people, you know?
it.
So, but Bridge, man, you know, you've gotten some new stuff going on and stuff like that, but I know you're back. And also, we had also some, you know, some trial and error at the same time, too. We had some challenges and stuff like that,
Right.
you know? And again, we're not here to talk about challenges, but again, challenges is something that's good.
Absolutely.
It's life.
That's a
People
part of life,
It's
too.
life. It's life.
That's it.
It's a
It's
part
not
of
always
life's
a good.
blessings, man.
So, Bridge, tell us
That's how
what
you
you been
learn.
up to, bro. I'm just happy
Yeah.
I'm
I
here,
mean,
bro.
listen,
Oh,
man.
Me too. This is
it
like a
feels
family
good.
reunion right
family
now.
reunion.
Bag,
Right.
my brother, my sis, man.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
man, it really feels good to be back.
Yeah.
I can't complain. D.
I feel you.
can't complain. Like Robin, I haven't written a book, right? But you know,
Me
just a
either,
lot
not
of
yet.
self-discovery. You know what I'm saying? A lot of self-discovery. Learning a lot about myself. Working this new position. I'm now, I believe, 7 months in.
Wow.
It's amazing. Honestly, so we got talk about this privately. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and I think I told you the same thing, sis. Like, it's the first company I work for that I'm actually proud to be working for. Like, and
That's
you know,
a blessing.
That's a blessing.
I'm on a mission not to work for no man. But
Facts.
Right.
if I had to work for anybody, this is a company that I can actually say I'm definitely proud. You know, they do great work in the community, in the state of New York. You know, and for our people.
Yeah.
Definitely for our people.
Absolutely.
For all, but
Because
definitely it's rooted in our people. They've been down for 100 years. They actually just celebrated 100th anniversary called FBWA. So it's amazing for them.
What's up? Wow.
Um,
That's excellent.
in the process, I think, since we hadn't seen each other, I had semi-fractured my ankle. So I was
Wow.
out, you know what I'm saying? Remember that time
That's
back?
right, bro.
And I was, you know,
Oh,
this was
man.
like 30 days after having my, just getting that job. So
Right,
I was
right,
all
right.
shook, you know what I'm saying? And I started to recover from that. So
Yeah, and let me just say, y'all, that was also part of the reason, you know, I knew about it. We've been talking about it. We haven't really been gloating on that because I was like, wow, my brother's hurt. All I could do is just pray for my brother.
Yeah,
You feel me?
sorry about
And I was
that,
like, no,
too.
ain't nothing to be sorry about it.
Everybody.
Yo, everybody,
It was
right, Robin?
crazy.
It's
Come on.
life.
It's life.
yeah, life
It's
is
life.
definitely
Life
happening.
It
Life
is. It is.
definitely happening.
You know, and I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You know, and so when I found and I discovered that, I was like, well, okay, well, whenever he's finished, whenever he get healed, that's when we move on. Forget all that other stuff. I said, I ain't moving on without our crew.
That.
Our
I
health comes
appreciate
first
that.
and foremost in
Yes.
front of everything. Family first,
Yeah.
your health first. Like there's some things that just take priority over other
Yes.
things. And while we love doing this and we love what we do, and we
Absolutely.
love bringing value to the community,
Exactly.
it wouldn't have been beneficial for anybody,
Right.
our viewers, ourselves, to try to push, just to put content out without bringing quality.
Right.
Because that's what we want to do first and foremost. It's
Exactly.
a priority.
It's a
Absolutely.
priority.
So,
And shout out to Qualia who just come in. I just see you, sis.
Oh,
Good to see you,
welcome,
Qualia.
welcome.
Oh, wow. Frederick Lawrence, my bishop, is on the line. Wow, I love you so much, Bishop. Wow. Joan David, good to see you, Ma. Good to see you. Wow. We got some people on the line
Oh,
tonight.
some veterans.
We got some
even.
vets on the
Some
line
our
tonight.
Day
It's
one
been
supporters.
our
Oh
day
my
one
God.
supporters and
Thank
stuff
you so
like
much
that.
for tuning in.
Hey, she said, hey, with all the red hearts and stuff like that. We love you, Qualia. You know that.
Definitely.
You know, it's nothing like seeing family. You know, when you've gone through some things in life, you feel what I'm saying? You appreciate what you have, you know?
Exactly.
And I can't say what you had because this is not past tense. This
Sure.
is present tense. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
So you
Sure.
appreciate what you have, and then when you get a chance to get it back, and I'm gonna tell you something. I mean, obviously, sometimes they always say, especially Robin and stuff like that, you don't give a preacher a mic. You know what I'm saying? But when I think about the text that talks about there's nothing new under the sun, the thing that becomes new is the thing that we had. You know,
Exactly.
it's like if you had a car and you got into it and somebody hit the car,
Right.
you don't appreciate that car
Right.
until after something have happened and it's made brand new again. It's
Yeah,
like
I
now
feel it,
I'm definitely on it now, and I'm doing some stuff that I used to do when I first got it. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Right,
Because we could be so
Absolutely.
complacent. Is that the word? Complacent.
Yeah, a
you
little
know?
bit, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We're like,
Yeah.
okay, we take things for granted, and before you know it, it's like,
When you
all
don't
right,
have
it's
it.
gonna always be there.
Right.
True.
And I realize, and I've learned in life, this is not gonna always be. But while we're here, you feel what I'm saying? I
Take full
cherish it
advantage.
and I keep it. You know,
Definitely, we have to. It's like that saying, missing the water when the well runs dry.
when the well runs dry.
You
And I'm
appreciate the water.
absolutely,
If
absolutely
it ever run dry,
right.
help us.
Exactly.
Also today, I think is 10 months for me, no cigarettes, bro.
Woo!
It's not an easy. I'm working. I'm working.
Yes,
I want to
sir.
live. I want to live,
Some
man.
balloons and
It
stuff.
don't matter. None
I
of
was
this
trying to
matter
put
if you
balloons and
can't
stuff
live
like
to
that.
enjoy it. So
Absolutely,
life is for the
man.
living. I'm doing my
Wow.
best to live.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
man,
yeah,
congrats. Yo, I
That
gotta
is
get If y'all can, just give us the hearts, y'all. If we can,
I
give
know
us
there's
the
a lot of
hearts.
non-smokers out there, but for anybody you know who smokes, please know that thing ain't easy.
Absolutely.
So, it's an accomplishment for me. I feel proud of myself.
I'm proud. We proud
proud
of
of
you.
you.
I
That's
Proud of
right.
you.
feel proud
And
of
let me
myself.
tell you, and I'm proud of anybody who's walking the same walk, the same path.
Exactly.
Self-awareness, self-development is something altogether special.
Exactly.
Because it's like when you're going after a particular goal and you start to achieve that goal, you feel great about yourself,
Yo, Suki, you got this. You got it,
You
Suki.
you see what I'm
Nah, 'cause
saying?
she said she right behind me.
Oh,
you
come on,
got it,
Suki,
Suki.
Suki, right there.
You got it.
It's life, y'all. It's life. You feel what I'm saying? So,
My mom went through the same thing, and I remember her saying, and she would even after she had quit for some years and what have you, when she would hear people talking about they was trying to quit or whatever, she used to tell them the one thing that helped her, which was, don't smoke the first one in the morning.
wow.
Whatever that means, because she said for some people that means with their cup of coffee.
Right.
Some people that means using the bathroom
Right.
or whenever they get that first one in.
Right.
She said if you don't smoke the first one, that kind of helps you to stay the course throughout each day. Like if you're taking it day by day.
That kind of makes sense, man.
Definitely.
It's like if you wanna stop coffee, just try to get rid of the first cup of coffee in the morning.
That first morning cup.
Yeah, I'm talking to anybody who want to stop coffee. That's not me. That's not me.
I realized it was more habitual for me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it came in with a lot of, it was just the motion of it after a while.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because it started to become sickening. But like Suki said, it's really hard.
Right,
You've
right.
been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And anything for that matter that you've
That's
been doing
true.
for a long time, and you know it's no good for you,
Right.
but you're trying to figure out ways to stop. Because it's a lot of things that our mind just won't trigger off like that. We have to convince ourselves and kind of talk ourselves through it sometimes. So,
Right.
and really finding out, for me, I had to figure out, like, why did I even start?
Right.
And in my for years, I've known I don't smoke for the same reason that I started. It's just like, well, how did I end up here?
Right,
And how do I
right.
stop from getting here? And,
Right.
and then I just got tired of telling myself, all right, you know what, after this and after this, it was just like, I'm done. I think I got sick and tired. And I think when you're tired enough of anything, when you're tired of anything, you will dedicate more time into
Absolutely.
just leaving it alone.
And
And it's a little bit easier too, because I think I've been in every situation now where most people would say, oh, I have to, like stressful situations,
Right.
around others.
Exactly.
All those
The
things,
peer
those
pressure.
motivating factors, those
Facts.
triggers, so to
Right.
speak, that would
Yeah.
make
Right.
you do so. I think I'm good, man. By the grace of God, I've been blessed.
And you are,
I've been
man.
staying strong. I'm not going back. I can now say I'm definitely not going back. That's what I've.
Now that's
Yo,
when
that's
you
what
know
I'm
you're
talking
done.
about.
That's
Yo,
when you know
do me a
you're
favor.
done.
Can y'all give us the hearts for that? Y'all? These are achievements that we've been working. Let me tell you, sometimes we're in situations, Robin, where we have no other choice but to have self-care.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And to think about,
Yeah.
all right, well, I'm not chilling with Rob today. I'm not with Donald. I'm not with Robin. I'm not with Rob right now. Rob not with Robin and Rob Donald. Robin. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, let me do some self-developing here. You know what I'm saying? Let's do some self-care here, you know, and to make myself better. And what I like about it, too, is that we're not in a relay race. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That
We're
part.
just, that part right there, you know?
That was one of my articles.
Are you yeah.
I'm so serious. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's
That
crazy.
is so
You know?
crazy.
Yeah, what Suki said.
I think that was the
Suki, did
second
you
one.
mean that you saying you started at 37?
Wow.
Like you started late in the game?
Wow.
No, you didn't. Suki.
That's
You'd be
crazy.
surprised.
Right.
You'd be surprised. My cousin started late in the game. When we was younger, we were like, oh, I would never smoke cigarettes.
Right.
And then fast forward maybe like 10 or 15 years later, she walking through with a whole box of Newports. I'm like, ew. You know, cigarettes was never my thing, but
Right.
Suki,
you know,
it's so
I
right.
smoked
That
that
means
green
that you
stuff
can
for a
definitely get
long
over
time.
it easier.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, y'all.
No, you're right. You're right. That's right. Have a conversation.
That's
right.
like I would tell people, and I hear a lot of people say this too. It took me years to quit.
Right. Exactly. I feel you.
It took me years to quit.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Is that Dillo?
Diallo.
Owens. Wow. We want to
How you
give a
doing?
shout out to
Welcome.
Diallo. I can't even hear. I can't
Shouts
see.
to you.
Thank you.
Shout out to Diallo. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. You know, and like and share the page, y'all. Give us the hearts at the same time if
So
you can.
indeed, man, you've been asking all of us what's going on with us, man. What's been going on with you in this hiatus? I know the people been
Man, yo.
here and there, but you know, I know what's been going on with you as well.
Wow, man, where do I start? I mean, beside having a scruff right here that I'm trying to get rid of.
Well, you know
what I'm
what? We scruff brothers today,
No,
man.
but you know, I'm gonna tell you during the time that we have,
Edge
you know,
control.
that's right, exactly. You know,
Headband trying to.
oh, you good, Robin, you good. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, for me, you know, during the time that we have taken a little Selah moment, which means pause. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, I just decided to. Well, I was getting the church together. You get what I'm saying? Trying to be a better pastor and stuff like that. Trying to get the people to come together. That's what it's always been about. Getting the family back together. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Making sure that all, you know, when my wife is together, make sure my kids are together. Make sure that the dog is together. You got what I'm saying? You know, got a promotion on the job. You know, was happy about that. You know?
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You know,
What is
they give the hearts out. You know what I'm saying? There you go, Robert Smith together. You know, happy about that. And just planning in the interim, because I was saying to myself, you know, there's so much going on on social media today. So much negativity going on, you know. And I mean, I felt like, I don't know if anybody else feel like myself, Robin, but because so much was going on, I decided to start to create, you know, the kind of world that I wanted to watch.
Okay.
You know, and that's
look
why I
at
wanted
that.
to give a shout out to also Sean Cannell. Want to give a shout out to the whole YouTube family and those of them who are the CEOs of YouTube, only because of the fact, and Facebook, only because of the fact that you get a chance to watch what you want to watch and sort of like degress and, you know what I'm saying, disconnect from some of the negativity, because we know that negativity, it sells,
Right.
you know?
Right.
And some people
Right.
don't realize, and I was just saying this last night.
decompress from some of that sometimes. Yeah, I
and
can
so
dig it.
a lot of times people were thinking about terrorist attacks and stuff like that, you know, and we were talking about this on last night. And that, you know, more likely than not, you're more likely to get killed by being under a coconut tree than it is for you to be
Right.
killed by a terrorist attack.
Yeah,
Because the only
yeah,
time
the
terrorist attack
likelihood,
happens
right,
is
right.
when it's inside. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
But people don't know that you can die by a coconut.
That's a
stick.
fact.
You
That's
feel
a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
By hitting your head on the sidewalk.
That's it. Or
For a
exactly.
terrorist attack. You're
But
right.
because it doesn't sell, you
That's
know,
right.
they will not
That's
promote
right.
this.
They'll
You
sell-
feel what I'm
that's
saying?
right.
So in the
sell
intro,
that all day, though.
I had I started a personal podcast, you know, just a one-man band, just to keep myself fluent. I said, we still got the equipment until the gang get back here.
Right,
I said, let me just do something. So I started a Manifested Thoughts podcast where we're dealing with the thoughts. And I'm going to tell you something, y'all.
Nice.
Also, continue to look out for Rob. Continue to look out for Robin and stuff like that. Continue to look out for them because, you know, alongside of that, we're going to have our own, you know, individual, while this is our workhorse and our workstation. It's life. So that people could be interpersonal. So there's just certain things I wanted to do to just keep myself busy, you know. It's sort of like my therapy. You get what I'm saying? I never knew how much I love talking to people. Rather, I do know and don't know on social media. That became therapy for me, you know.
I think that's something we all have in common. We all like talking more than we think.
You see what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
again, it's like you could share your life without telling all of the craziness.
Right.
But there are people that are out there who need to hear what you have to say. You know?
Right, and then we're talking about development and positivity and growth,
Absolutely.
and that's what you don't see.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to look at mass media, you're not going to see too much of anything outside of entertainment
Absolutely.
and anything that sensationalizes us.
Right.
So whether it's a sensation of fear or anger or, you know, it just kind of is geared toward inciting all of those different things.
Absolutely.
And you very, very rarely see things that encourage people, that teach people, help people to learn about themselves, about others, how they interact with others, and just growing and developing
right.
and, you know, kind of gelling together
Absolutely.
for,
Helping people
you know,
grow. Right.
progression.
Yeah, I see it on a lot of platforms. Definitely, I see it on a lot of platforms. Teach people how to blend. Just teaching people how to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rock with each other, deal with each other,
Yeah.
understand each other, healthily disagree.
Yeah.
You know,
Right,
healthily
right.
understand that you're different.
Exactly.
It's not a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's
that's
different,
okay.
and we all have the right to
Disagree.
what it is that we feel, disagree as well, and what it is that we feel, and our approach and our perspective. You know what I'm saying?